Cool. At least I think. Nice. Hey, 1.1 subs. Good deal, good deal. It's the X Live. Trying to catch up. There we go. That looks good. And then Twitch. Nice. But I have multiple notifications. Okay. Post from OpenAI. What'd they do? What'd they do? Oh, another live stream today. Okay. Oh, nice. It's browser time. Would make sense. It would make sense. 11 minutes ago. Today at 10 a.m. Pacific. So it's 2 hours. Noon for Central. There we go. OpenAI browser, pretty cool. There we go. All right. Good deal. And then, man, I'm like way behind on this stuff. Did my activities, I believe, right? Got enough today. Yeah, not a lot, but I got some. Same with yesterday. 28 activities. Activities are going way down. Yesterday was the 20th? Yeah. So 28? What's it? Already on the profile. 28 activities. All right. Yeah. Slacking. And then school members, still slowly growing. We're like 530. 32. Settings, metrics. Yesterday was at 530. Nice. I have so many videos to create. Got a lot of stuff going on. Yo. What's up, man? All right. And then YouTube. Analytics. Advanced mode. See what happened yesterday. It was weird it wasn't loading the other day. I'm guessing because of AWS. It wasn't picking it up. Although I think Google would use their own. Or maybe it's just 2 days behind. I guess. Weird. Cool. So October 20th, 1100. We did it. Very nice. Very nice. Good stuff. Building your own project in n8n. Nice. What are you building? What are we building in n8n? Trying to wrap up my project. All right. So that's it for that. That's all my stats. I think I actually had some comments on here that I still haven't replied to. Or no, I think I'm all caught up. Cool. All caught up. Need to post more videos. Man, yeah, I need to get one done this week. Phishing link analyzer. Okay. That is cool. That'd be a cool system. Hey, Craig. No email. Yeah, sorry. I was just just getting started, so yeah, haven't emailed yet. Oh. It's always a catch. Need help, bruh. What are you stuck on? What are we stuck with? Yeah, I guess this is gonna be a quicker stream today. I got some other stuff to do, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to bail a little early. But we'll make a little bit of progress. We were generating video, lots of video. I was gonna run this guy and make sure that it all works. And it should upload subtitled videos. And n8n Google Sheets had to get document by ID. Okay. Like you need to get the actual Google Sheet ID, because that's just up here. Like when you're on the Google Sheet, you can just grab it from the URL. But otherwise, you would have to search for it if you don't have it yet. So you can do a Google Drive search for the name of the Google Sheet specifically. Then that search will then return the ID. But it's sheet, right? Right. Yeah. Even if you're in the Google Sheet, like the ID for that sheet is right there. So is that what you mean? Because that way, when you go to get data from the sheet, you can enter the ID of the sheet, right? Doing append operation. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're using the same sheet every time, then yeah, you can just plug in the ID of that specific Google Sheet, and that'll work. Yeah, like that's actually what I'm doing here. Doing append row, and I'm getting the ID. I plugged in the ID up here, over here. So I just added the. Oh wait, maybe not yet. Oh, never mind. I actually did it based on this, because I'm creating it. But yeah, if that works, back to work. All right, man. Good luck. Phishing link analyzer does sound very useful. So good call on that. Okay, so I was gonna run this whole guy, I think, over and make sure that it generates all the videos in well, 2 loops, I guess. One big workflow, 2 loops. And then it will, when done, go off to the next flow. So execute subflow of the worksheet guy. What's going on here? Oh, this is local. No, it won't. I forgot about that. Stay alive, so I'll be stuck. Okay. I'll be live for like an hour, so I'll be around for a little bit. So get stuck in the next 45 minutes, and then you should be good. But yeah, I don't know. This is back to the like needing to run between live or between local and between cloud. Really, I guess the whole thing should be running locally. So then I would have all these workflows that I could just connect end to end. But I think I'm gonna run this guy end to end and make sure that it works. Should get videos uploaded. I mean, I can just leave. Yeah, I've already got duplicate video, so no big deal. But I'm gonna try it. Should hopefully work for all of it. Oh, it's pinned. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. Should probably unpin all these. Saving on OpenAI token costs. Oh. Uh-oh. Please check your parameters. Add request. Oh, whoa. File ID is empty. Oh, interesting. Really? Oh, it is. What happened there? Maybe something did, yeah, something funky happened there for sure. What's going on here? So I need to set the field. Then we're looping through each one. We're generating the audio of lesson text. Oh wait, what's the file name? Doesn't have a file name. And I'm just uploading the data directly as lesson, then loop over item number. Yeah, why is that lesson 2? This should be lesson 1. This is lesson 2. That'd be part of the problem, I guess. I don't know if that messes up anything else, but probably. Are these guys misnumbered? No, they're numbered correctly. Okay. Weird. So then yeah, then okay, that makes sense. Then the loop wouldn't have caught up. It would have started with 2, and then it would have just stopped. So it wouldn't have updated 3 because it already started with 2. So I'll regenerate the audio. It's going to cost me 4 cents, and then see what we can do after that. That should give us audio files. Then we should be in better shape. Google Sheet document by ID pasted, but not showing sheets by list, and even by ID too. So you got the correct Google Sheets ID. So it would be everything between the slashes is the Google Sheets ID, and that would be, I guess, for the entire document, right? So you can pull up the Google Sheet document, and then yeah, once you plug that in, it should be able to register what sheets are available within that document. There we go. Like this guy. I mean, I'm naming mine, but if you plugged in the ID correctly, then you would be able to select the sheet ID here, or name, I guess, either or. So yeah, you can get by sheet ID or by name. But you want to make sure that you're using the document ID, is the one from the URL. Okay, cool. And then this guy is running off into nothing. So it can't do that. So that's fine. It should have created these 2 things. Now we have audio files. Cool. Then this guy can now read that correctly. And I'm going to unpin all this stuff to let it actually run. I like that they have shortcuts in here. It's kind of nice. Save. Reload. Local n8n being a little slow. Just a little slow. There we go. Okay. So I think I can just run this thing, and it should generate 2 videos. So that means it created another one here, right, for lesson 1. Yeah, nice. Oh, the name's not right. All right, I gotta fix that. Shouldn't be /shared. Where am I doing that? I think in the upload. In the file name. Yeah, there it is. File wait. Yeah. Guess it's just using that as the name. Whoops. Oh, subs. Oh, it's the subs video. Ah, there we go. Should not be /shared. There we go. Oh, the name's a little bit off. So then this guy should be the same. Why? There should be 2 of those, right? Oh, there is. All right, I just did it correctly and then did it incorrectly. So never mind. All right, we're good. This is the transcript. Yeah, this guy takes a while. Has to go through all the timestamps and figure out what to do. I guess it's a good amount of data. Could not load list. Oh, EAuth client authentication failed. Okay. Okay, so then you are you running it in locally or are you running it in the cloud? Because it looks like you need to authorize the Google Drive or Google Sheets API for n8n. So you need to have like a proper authentication set up. If you're running it local, then you have to create a Google client to then be able to give access to the Google Sheets API. So you need to go to like Google Console. So you have to go to what is it? Console. Yeah. Whoa. Weird. Okay. Okay. And then do you have the Google Sheets API added to your client? Wrong password. I don't want to do it on there. Because if you're missing the Google Sheets API specifically, then it might not be able to pull in the Sheets data. Because you can have the client, it just won't have the API access. Yeah. I realized I had like a voice enabled delay on here. Also, this image won't load. Weird. Doesn't like it. Okay. Still churning. Well, OpenAI performance is gonna like drop today because they're gonna do a demo and then all their stuff gets hammered even more than it normally does. So it'll be completely out of commission for for a while, at least for a couple days. Or yeah, usually like a day or two. Seems like there's always like a huge uptick because everybody's like, oh, it's time to use OpenAI stuff. All right, so we're I think building the command now. Or no, I think I got the transcript, and then yeah, there we go. Now it's downloading all the images, then it's building out the command to figure out when to switch between slides, and then or no, I think that's it actually. It's already got all the images. Now it's building the FFmpeg command to say when to show the image during the video. Then we run, like it generates the command, we split out the command, we run it through FFmpeg, download the video, upload it to Google Drive, check if we need subtitles, then attach the subtitles to the video, and then upload that to Google Drive as well. And then start the whole process over again. Oh man. So that the FFmpeg shouldn't take too long. Not that big of a video file. Nothing crazy going on. And then we'll do it again. Create another one. We burn in the subtitles. And upload. And start over. Cool. Found the file this time. That's good. Hey, there we go. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these other guys. Trash. API enabled, doing first node Google Sheet, then it's working. Then the second node, execute command, then third node Google Sheet. There's a problem. There's a sheet and problem is append row operation. Then it's having a problem loading the sheet though, or it's having a problem doing the append. But that's good. That's good that at least it's connecting. API enabled, doing first node Google Sheets, then it's working. Second node execute. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then the one that's failing, you said it's failing to update. Or append, rather. It's failing to append. All right, we should actually get some video this time. Oh, man. Leg day yesterday is killing me right now. Feeling it in the legs. So what are we doing? We should probably rename these. Oh yeah, this is still processing all the timestamps. So it's gonna take a bit. Take it a minute. Screen share. I do have a Discord. Or you could use the Skool community. How do I? You can send me some screenshots. I can tell you what's going on. Or try to, at least. This would also probably be a good case where, like, I mean, if something's failing, I usually just like plug it in. I take a screenshot of it and then drop it into like Perplexity or ChatGPT. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do. If I don't know off the top of my head, I'm just going to have AI try to figure out what's going on. So I would highly recommend that. But I can take a look if you need. This is still check. Still processing. What's it called? Timestamps. Lots of timestamps. This is only a 3-minute video, and like it's taken it a while to go through that entire transcript. But I guess you get this crazy result though that's really long. So I guess I could see that. Nice, all my dead data. Where's that? Yeah, the JSON. Oh, I just opened. It's gonna like blow up. Here we go. How about how do I do this? There you go. n8n help. We're getting there. It's almost done. Creating the command shouldn't take too long. It's only like 2 images, so should be much to process. Yo, yo, yo. All right. So now we're FFmpeging. So we're creating video. Which again shouldn't take very long. It's only like 2.5-minute video. Nothing crazy. There we go. We're uploading to Google Drive. Now we're adding subtitles. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Oh, it did. Oh, that's correct. Yeah, cool. I fixed it. I was gonna say I know it used to be dash 1, but now it's dash 2. Good deal. And then lesson 2. Got both our videos. And it's done. Cool. Okay. We could cheat a little bit. Because we can do sub executions, and technically they could be like out of order. So could be doing worksheet execution outside the video, or we just do it last. That would also work too. So this guy could just go and do the worksheet stuff last, or do that first, and then do the video last, because those are independent. That way, this whole, like, all of the cloud stuff could run consecutively, and then the video one would just kind of run separately. But for now, again, if this is all running locally, then they can run end to end and end. And then, yeah, again, like the order wouldn't matter. So instead of calling, this would just be called from the worksheet one instead. So I think that would probably work. Cool. So what are we doing next? So we got additional resources. Yeah, I think we'll do that next. So that's working locally. That's good. That is good. Video's looking good. Then the last one is documents. And it's going to be a similar situation here, I think, right? We're going to take the details, then create a document, and then was this guy? This is also creating that like text document that kind of just lays out the whole thing. And I think we had an example of that. Additional resources prompt, worksheets, PDF prompt, quizzes prompt. So I just need to run each of those for the spreadsheet, for each row in the spreadsheet, and then we're good to go. Done everything, I think. All right, so I'll be right back though. Gonna take a quick break. Okay. Let's see. Need a form details text. So the output form fields to text. Need to output all the fields in the spreadsheet to text. And then so we can just cut and paste the lesson titles and the lesson content for Udemy. Right. Yeah. So we want the details of the lesson. So that, yeah, that's the one that kind of goes at the beginning, I think, right? Then have a separate text showing the form inputs we can use to know what we asked from the workflow. Use it to upload the course details. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. And that was, yeah, I think we talked about that we could actually do that at the beginning, right? Like after we get the details for everything, we could go ahead and create that document. And then create the other documents. I mean, we're doing it last. Order doesn't really matter too much. Could be whenever. Save the format in it. Save the form inputs to text in the form is submitted. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, we can just do it like right here. Basically, when we do this. Because we create the folder, then create the course folder, copy the file. Because you're talking about I know you sent me a document. Course output text file, right? Yeah. So all right. So then get it to read the spreadsheet and get it to use the above as an example and then run in AI and output to text. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, do we need to do this at the end though? Because like, yeah, I want to do it at the end, right? Rather than the beginning. That way we have like all of the course content. Because like we won't have the titles yet. It'll have the inputs. But if you want to do like that full sheet example you're looking at, right, would be we need it to go after this. So yeah, okay, cool. So it'd be this guy here. Yeah, this is where we can do all that. Where we'll do like the course output with all the details of the course, and then the worksheet, right? So then, did I close that? Whoops. And then the other supplemental stuff. So then like the additional resources, lesson worksheet, and the quiz questions. Finally solved. You solved it? You got your Pandora to work? Okay. Then yeah, I think because like yeah, that would be good here. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, created a new OAuth 2.0 client ID. Okay, cool. Yeah, weird. Wonder why that was an issue. We're very close. We're very close. I think by the end of this week, I think yeah, we'll have pretty much everything because I'm sure these are going to take a minute to get going. What's today? Wednesday? Today Tuesday? Wednesday? What's today? Tuesday. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're real close. So I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing here. And have this guy actually go to a different one. Tuesday. Execute subflow. And I'll do generate documents, which will be this guy. Oh, this guy. And then I want to kind of do the same thing I've been doing. So get rid of this guy. And we can execute from subflow. So we've got file ID, which then gives us file ID back on here. Nice. We can pass in file ID from set file ID. Cool. So we send the file into the next flow. Then this guy gets that and then continue to execute. And I'll just leave that for now so that we can actually read the document. Just say save the input fields and other text. We have a document that shows what we asked the workflow to create. So we know the parameters we use to create the course. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. So you just want to do I'm gonna do that. I guess we would copy file. Yeah, we can just do it here. What do we need to do? If we need to create a text file. Can you do this in the cloud? I didn't think you could do that. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think so. We just like create a text file. Right, file to disk. Now I need data to be able to do that, right? I need file path name and binary data. So not that. I think you just need JSON to binary data. Or other way. Extract file. Extract from file, so there you go. Oh wait, extract from text file. No. I always get this backwards. I don't know why. The naming is weird. Naming doesn't make sense. Convert to file. Convert JSON to binary data. There we go. Convert to text file. That's what I want. Yeah, so I think if we can just do like the data from here and just output it into text. So I have my document. Yeah, here we go. All right. So if I execute this guy, Oh, yeah, fair enough. All right, whatever. Be annoying about it. Okay, execute this step. Fill it out. Oh, uh-oh. Didn't work. Try again. There we go. All right. So we've got that data. Um, doesn't exist, which it does not. We'll create the folder for today. Sure. Creating a new one, and then create course folder. Cool. So then in here, just going to do a set. How do I normally do that? Do something like that. Create course on form submission dot item dot JSON. If I do that, does that give me all the fields? Which I don't need to do, I think, because we can just do convert to file, convert to text file. Form submit item JSON. But I guess probably don't want to write the JSON object. Do you want to you probably want to format it so it actually looks readable. So if we do this, value is not set. That'd be good. All right. Then how do we want to format that? We're gonna have to do some custom code or something to be able to output something that doesn't look like JSON. Because I do want the the field name and then the value, like a kind of like this, just title and then value. But to be able to do that, we need to, yeah. Yeah. So then I think we just do a big text input field. So do that. Or no, it would be hotkeyed. Like that. Like, does that work? Yeah, what's wrong with this? Why is this mad? The course topic subject is not set. Text input field. Name the input field that contains a string to convert. Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. So not yet. Can't do that yet. We are gonna do a set. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna create basically a long string of text that we want to be the content of the document. So I'm gonna build that out manually where it's effectively a map where we're saying, yep, here's the course topic, subject, blah blah blah, is whatever that value that was entered. And then do the same thing for the next one. So target audience. I'm grabbing just the name of that field. So I'm getting rid of actually the expression here. So that we have blah, blah, blah. That value was this. Expand that a little bit better. So I would say, course topic, introduction to Python, target audience, entrepreneurs. We could even shorten that if you want to keep it short, but then say course level. So the name of the field is just course level. Value is whatever was entered. Number of lessons. Length's fine. Okay. Which, I think about it. This, I think we have a prompt that's pretty close to this. No, that's fine. It's a little bit wordy, so I just want it to be 1-to-1. Okay. So number of lessons, course language. Okay. Drag that in. Subtitles. Subtitles. TT. Really, we could do this twice. SRT. Fields in the prompt you just looked at will be in the in-text file generated from the spreadsheet. Right. Yeah, I guess like that'll be closer to that. Like in this case, we're just documenting, I think, what was entered rather than prompting. Outcomes. Yeah, exactly. This is like the pure, what was entered to create this whole thing. from the user. And I was gonna use a code node because the code node would have been a lot easier, but that's okay. I'll do it. We'll do it explicitly. Trying to stick with the principles of n8n and no code as much as I can. I've cheated quite a bit in a few places just because there's not a lot of options there, but might as well drag and drop as much as you can. Sure. We'll say what time it was submitted at. Time it was submitted at. Cool. Unless that's going to mess anything. I don't think that'll mess anything up. It's probably good documentation to know that's when they submitted it. There we go. So then that should give us the details of what they entered and only what they entered. And then that's all the values we'll be using in the future for everything else. When we prompt everything else, what's based off of this. Both of these will be in the route folder of the course. Yeah. So yeah, this would just go straight into the root because it's the base level. So that's why I can do that here because like we have the folder ID now, so I can just drop this in that folder. Okay, so we do that. That should generate our data. Yeah, nice. Now we have a nice one text. And then, is there a typo? Oh, root folder. Yeah, gotcha. And then convert to text file. Now this is what it wanted. It wanted me to be able to drag in just a text field to be able to write it to a file. So if I do that, I should have that. So view it, and then we just have a text file. So we're good to go there. And then now we have it in file. We should be able to upload to Google Drive. Upload the data, because that's what I was looking for, is a data file. We'll just call it, I guess probably like the name. Like I think that's what we were using before. I guess we call it topic. Or do we just want to call it something standard, like course user inputs or something like that? Dot text. So then we should have a new folder for today. Introduction to Python, but no file. Oh wait, where did I put it? I might not have changed the folder. Oops. Yeah, I probably should have put it in the right folder. ID. And I do want to see what that looks like though. So drive should have a new file. Yeah, course user inputs. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So just need to change where it puts that. So I don't want it to be in the root. I want it to be in create course folder. That folder. All right. So now if we go back to the course creation, have today's folder, have the course folder, and then at the root is the course inputs. In execute command node, there's a problem that I have with .py file is in local machine, my D drive, so it cannot get my PC file directly. Right. So yeah, depending on, well, if you're, yeah, you'll have to, so like n8n is running, and assuming you're just running n8n locally on your machine, whatever folder you ran the command to start n8n from, that's like the root of n8n now. So if you put that .py file in the same place that you started the n8n project, like if you ran the n8n command, then it'll be able to see that. Then it can run that file. So it's just a matter of making sure that it's in the right place. But if you're running it in Docker, then you have to go through a shared folder. So like that's different. So depending on the way you started it, it should be able to run it. Hopefully that helps. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we are now capturing the details of the user input, uploading it to that folder, and then we put that data into the spreadsheet instead. And then the spreadsheet will continue carrying all those details after that. So it's just kind of a backup, but at least we have the text input. So cool. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I'm gonna have to bail a little early today. But yeah, Craig, so then the next, hopefully last, at least like for now, I'll get back to this generate documents tomorrow, and we can hopefully prompt out all those documents, and it shouldn't take too long because that's a little more straightforward, just depending on I guess the results, the quality of the results. But yeah, we'll plan on doing that tomorrow, and then trying to think what other like big issues are left. Just running consecutively, so might have to pull all of this down into local, and then we could actually have this thing run like end to end. But right now everything can run except for video. So yeah, we are getting close again to a more thorough version this time, and it all being consecutive, which would be cool. So good deal. Got Gemini to write the prompts based on all our data. Nice. There we go. Yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, I'm sure that helps a lot. It is it just needs context. So once it's given the context, then it should be pretty good. So all right. But yeah, sorry I got to bail a little early today. I think tomorrow I should have a little bit more time. But yeah, we'll get back to it tomorrow. So thanks guys. Yug, good luck with your project, man. Seems like you're making progress, which is good. Hopefully you can create your phishing link analyzer quickly. Hopefully get something going. And yeah, Craig, we're making progress. We're getting close. So yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow. So thanks guys. I will see you tomorrow.